How's it going, guys? Listen, you clicked on this video because you're most likely trying to find the perfect woman, the right candidate, the right long-term companion for your life, right? You're looking and searching, you're on online dating apps, you got friends who are setting you up with these random women. They're telling you, you're such a good guy, you deserve a good woman. You're right, correct, you do. But what's going on is there's no good woman, there's no perfect woman out there for you. There's a reason why she's single. Now stay with me, okay? There's a reason why she hasn't been chose. She's still out there wandering. It's like a lost dog. The dog looks nice, it looks, cute. Oh, there's a lost dog. Oh, let's get him, let's scrape him up. Why is that dog wandering off? Why does that dog not have an owner? Or why has that dog have had several owners? Just like these women, why isn't she taken? Why has she had so many different relationships and so many different men? Why can't she stick to one guy, one owner? Okay? You really need to ask yourself that. So if you're looking out there and you think you're going to find that needle in the haystack, there's no needle in the haystack. It's a reason why she is single and perpetually, chronically single. Okay? So when you meet this woman, she might have a few good traits, a few good qualities, but guess what? She's still rough around the edges. So you have to smooth those edges out. You have to reprogram her subconscious and what she's used to doing. It's like when you get a dog and you invite her or him to your house. A stray dog. It's a reason why that dog is in the shelter. Probably because it's injured, but nobody wanted that dog. Okay? So when you bring that dog in, you start to see, wow, this is why it was abandoned. This is why it was nobody wanted and had so many owners. It started to chew up your shoes. It started to eat up your clothes, chew up the couch, all these different things. You say, okay, these are the red flags of this dog. And it's just like a woman. You start to see, wow, so she's kind of mouthy. She's, not on time. She doesn't really go to the gym. She's just saying slick and sarcastic stuff to me. So this is why she's perpetually single. You see the correlation? Let's continue. So in order to reprogram that dog, that animal, you have to teach it things. Listen, human beings are a creature of habit. And that woman that you just got, that you just met, that you think is perfect, she's not. It's a reason she's single and not taken. It's a reason she's not wifed up. So you have to reprogram her to be your perfect woman in your eyes. And it starts out up here. You have to give this woman things to do. It has to be certain habits. So one way you can, one of the ways you can do this, how I did it before, is I say, you know what? I want you to text me every morning, good morning, and that you did 25 squats. Now, what is this doing? You might say, that's kind of weird. What this is doing is reprogramming her mind. So she can say, you know what, I have to text him every morning. So one, she's on your mind. And two, she's doing what you tell her to do every single morning. And hey, whether she does the squats or not, that's on her. Okay? You can't necessarily lock this woman in a cage like a dog when you're at home, when you have the animal and whatnot. So you have to give her tasks and things to do. And it has to be consistent and repetitive. Every morning, text me, good morning, I did 25 squats with a wink or something. Make sure she texts you to everyone. And guess what? If she does not do this, what do? You cannot be afraid to get rid of this woman. Just like the dog, if it's chewing up stuff and it's not obeying your rules in your house and you say, you know what, you have to send that dog away or give it to another owner. That's why you have to do the same thing to this woman. She's on a lifelong probation, not 90 days, lifelong. Next thing you can do is you say, you know what? we're going to have to go to the gym together. You're going to have to get a gym membership and go every time I go. You're reprogramming her. This is how you get the perfect. So you might want a woman to, you know what, just dye your hair a certain color and keep it that way. Cooperation. Okay? Other times you might want her, you know, paint your nails and toes a certain color and keep it that way. It has to be repetitive, or you can have her switch it up every 2 weeks. Okay? This is it. You have to retrain her so she can get into a habit, and you can mold her, break her down and build her back up for what you want her to be. The perfect woman in your eyes. Because again, there's not any perfect woman out there for you. Always keep in mind when you meet a woman, there's a reason why she's single. You have to give her repetitive tasks to do. Because if you don't do this, if there's no consequences behind your task, let's say you'd say, text me good morning every morning, and I did 25 squats. If she does not text you that one morning, you know what you do? See you later. I'm not dealing with you. Because I told you to do that certain thing and you did not do it. Does that sound harsh? To a lot of you, maybe. But to me, it's not harsh. Because my time is valuable. Just think, the women on online dating or just out and about, they have certain standards for men. He must be 6 feet tall. He must be able to make me laugh. He must be adventurous. He must have his own place. He must have a nice job. So why can't you as a man hold a random woman accountable? Have you thought of that? That's what needs to happen. If you want the perfect woman, you have to train her. She has no owner. Okay? In order, and what you reward her with, you don't reward her with doggy treats. Not that. You reward her with your time and attention. So if she slips up, okay, I'll take my attention and my time away from you until you're ready to act right. Until you're ready to cooperate. This is how you get the perfect woman in your eyes. Now, your requirements might be different from mine. Mine are far more strict. You have to break her down and rebuild her subconscious back up so she can get in the habits of doing things that you want. She's under your tutelage, your guidance. Okay? And you reward her with your presence and your attention slowly. This is how you get the perfect woman. Attention is currency to women. Remember that. All right, guys, these are 3 bonus tips that you can do, you can employ. You got to understand, a woman's subconscious, her mind is everything. So before you met this woman, she's been indoctrinated through the media, okay, through her friends who are perpetually single as well. They're toxic. So what you have to do is say, you know what? You get rid of those friends, those female friends who aren't in long-term relationships or who aren't married. You get rid of those single friends, because what she'll do, she'll have all the single ladies, Beyonce diva type of mind frame. And those single friends, even though you might be consistent with this woman in whatever situation you guys are in, what'll happen is her friends will say, you know what? He's not a good guy. It's happened to you, hasn't it? They'll say, oh, leave him. I don't know about this guy. So you have to tell her to get rid of the toxic friends out of her life. Okay? Another thing you can employ is the music that she's listening to. If she listens to Cardi B and any independent diva, any crazy music like that, that devalues her as being a woman, you say, hey, don't listen to that music. Okay? Or another thing you can do is teach her how to cook. A lot of these women have PhDs. I've met women that have master's degrees that didn't know how to cook. I'm telling you. So you know what you do? You get her a cookbook. Make sure she buys it because she's investing. She gets a cookbook. You pick the cookbook out and you say, I want you to learn how to do this recipe. And when she cooks that 2 to 3 times, then you say, okay, I'm going to take this book away. And now you cook it from scratch. Again, you're always retraining. You're getting back to the basics. Some of you might say it's controlling, but I'm telling you, women love it.